Hello and welcome, or welcome back to Laura's Design Studio. I'm really on this Gothic kick, so we're gonna stick to the Gothic, no doubt. I want to redo this shell bowl Gothic and this lotus bulb, which I absolutely love. I've made a bunch of those, but I've never done it Gothic. So of course we have our black luster. That, if anybody wants to know the brand, there it is. I cannot pronounce it. CHANGTIKEJI. CHANGTIKEJI. It's the best I can do. And so it comes in a kit. They have a bunch of kits. I'm gonna see if I can find this separately because I'm going through this. I may have to buy a whole new kit again, which I will gladly do just to get this black because it's so pretty. So, and then we're gonna do green today. I haven't decided which green. I pulled out my greens here. We've got light green. We've got grass green, which is more of a brighter green. We have the dark and moody moss green. And we have phthalo green, which is it's really pretty. I wish I could hear you because I would gladly take a vote on this as to what green. I think I am going to go, I'm debating between I love this phthalo green. Moss green is dark and moody. We're gonna go light green. Light green. I almost chose that moss green or that phthalo green. We're gonna go light green. See how it turns out. I have this green too. This is the concrete mix. So today is super exciting because my Craftor Eco Resin will be here today. So you guys will definitely see that tomorrow because yes, I'm gonna be all in when it gets here. We will be doing Eco Resin. Currently, I have 16 ounces of Craftor 1-to-1 in the mixer that I got from Renee. Thanks, Renee. That's from Heart Creations by Renee. Love this mixer. Don't like the other one. I don't like that 40-second press button every 40 seconds. It just annoys me. I don't know why, because it's not hard. I get it. But if you're gonna make a mixer, make one that at least has either a proper timer on it, because everybody says you gotta mix 3 to 5 minutes. Why are we doing 40 seconds a million times? No, never mind. Just my pet peeve. And what else? You know what? I'm not even gonna use sparkle today. We're just gonna go straight mica all the way. If you didn't see this video last night, I got my white to stay by adding glue. Isn't that a cute little pot, a little succulent in it? It's a mini pot. Okay. This should be done. Also, announcement, Craftor announcement. Craftor announcement. Here we go. The next products that you are going to see from Craftor, I have the list, that are ready to ship to Amazon, or as we speak. So I don't know the exact date they'll be released because of course we got to get time to get it to Amazon, right? So I'm going to put that over there to drain the rest of the way. Put the top in the paddle in the cup. then you definitely need to scrape your sides and bottom. Okay, Bond Craftor announcement. Here are the next products that are going to be released. Black epoxy, guys. Black epoxy. Yes. They're also releasing more hardnesses and viscosities. That will also be. And they are releasing a Taba Squishy kit. That will be coming. So, these are products that are being shipped to Amazon as we speak. I cannot wait because you know I'm all in for Bond Craftor. Yeah, I just haven't found a better resin. I like them. They've been very good to me. I buy more than they give me for sure. I just, you know, this gallon that I'm working on, I purchased that. They did send me their deep pour, which I'm still have underneath the table here and have used. And they sent me tabletop, which is under the table. And I store all my resin under my table here. And I have not opened that one yet, I don't think. But I will. So, just scraping the sides and the bottom, make sure we got everything good here. And now I am going to transfer to these cups because I like pouring out of these and mixing in these. They don't have any ridges or anything. I don't really like putting color and stuff in my mixer cups. I did that with the other one and it's nasty looking now. And I have tried to clean it and clean it. So this is how we're gonna start. Here we go with some black luster. Black luster. And the light greens. Okay. Now, I had a comment on my video, please wear gloves. Okay. I've been pouring resin for 7 years. I don't wear a mask because I cannot stand anything around my face. It makes me very anxious and not a happy person at all. As for the gloves, I have severe neuropathy from my lupus and my RA. I barely feel anything in my extremities as it is. And I know I've said this on several other videos, but I'm just trying to tell the new people. So I cannot work with gloves because I can't feel anything. And believe me, I've gone to, I don't have glass or stoneware or anything like that in my kitchen because I have dropped so many pans and pots and plates. I used to cook in nothing but cast iron. I can't even cook in cast iron because I can't lift the pans anymore. So I do the best I can to not be touching resin, and I wash my hands with 99% alcohol after I'm done. And you might even see me throughout if I get something sticky. I will wash my hands in that. It's worked for me. I'm not allergic to any of the resins that I use. I've never been allergic to any resin that I've used, and I'm certainly not allergic to this Bond Craftor. I buy resin that is the safest you can buy. No VOCs, no odor. You know, so I do take precautions in that way. Do I expect everybody else to wear their PPE? Yes, please. Especially if you've never done resin before. Because you don't know if you're allergic to it or not. Like I said, I've never been allergic to any of the resins. But, you know, I also have limited knowledge on resins because once I find one that I like, I tend to stick with that one. And if it doesn't irritate my skin or anything, you know, obviously I'm gonna stay in my lane in that way. All right, we're gonna do this lotus bowl first. I love this bowl. Okay, now that I have some down in there, I'm gonna go around the edge and squish this. Get any bubbles out of that rim. Now, I don't use a vacuum chamber, a debubbler. Most of the time, I hand mix my stuff. Today I didn't. Depends on how bad my hands are, if I'm mixing or not. They're pretty bad because I'm due for my infusion, which happens on Thursday. Hopefully this green doesn't get eaten up by the black. But so far it's only the white that I've had the problem with. And we solved that one last night with some glue. Just like you would use for glitter. And I've also used that glue trick for alcohol inks if you don't want them to mix. So So this was 6 ounces between these two. I have 10 left in my cup over there. So this lotus bowl takes about 6. I believe the shell takes about 8. I might be wrong, but I can't 100% remember from the last time I poured it. But I'm thinking that that's what it was, because I did 2 things and together they took 16 ounces. So I move this back here. I work on top of my heat mat, so once I'm done, I just turn on the heat mat. I actually work on top of my J. Diction leveling table, and then the heat mat is on top of that, and then this silicone mat is on top of the heat mat. The heat mat is all silicone. You could actually work on top of it. Alright, so there's my black and green. I'm going to refill some of this, put some more color in there. Okay, that leaves me with 4 ounces in there. So this is 6 ounces again right here. And we shall see. Okay. So if I have a video out on Thursday, it'll be because I pre-recorded one. I normally don't do that. What you see is what I've done that day. But I try to pre-record something on my infusion days because I am in a chair for 4 hours for my infusions, so. And they have to accommodate me because I am there for 4 hours. So there aren't many 4-hour people. Not many are on this medication that I take, at least in this area. I shouldn't say that. This will be the first time that I've been to the infusion, their infusion office here. In Colleen, I was one of the very few people who had 4-hour. And my infusion nurse is the same because she travels back and forth. So it will, that's why they have to take me early. So here we go. No, we're not. There is something in, I see something. Okay, there we go. Just give this one more stir. Okay, here we go. Just gonna squeeze these little shell places back here.
Yeah, I got some Nyquil. They said this was better than Benadryl.
That's my son.
I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling. So I sit here at the apartment, about to make some breakfast.
He had to go get some Benadryl. He's having an allergic reaction to a swab. A swab bite sting.
Yeah, mom said this morning we were under like tornado watching shit here in Austin, so.
Yeah, we have a threat. We're under a tornado threat here today.
No, hey, Thursday was in a nice day, so pretty chilling, dude.
Okay. Really, because this was only 6 ounces. Gonna have to, because we're just shy.
Oh, I know. We literally have the, what is it, not the Guadalupe, the San Marcos River is like, not that far. Like, I could probably get there in 10 minutes to where all the freaking tubing and shit happens. And it's pretty damn low.
Okay, you know what? We need just a little bit more. So, here we go.
Take like 20 of these damn things. 12 to 64. Really? Only 5 milligrams?
Just gonna mix with what's in the cup. Because we don't need much at all.
Yeah, I saw that. Congratulations.
Okay, we are moving that one.
Oh, nice.
And moving this one to the back. Okay, I will see you when it's ready to demold. Welcome or welcome back. Here we are for the demolding. We're doing Gothic green, so let's do it. Keep your eyes on these two. There are other things sitting around that are, coming. So I'm working on multiple projects. Here is the Lotus Bowl. Put that mold back right. There is the Lotus Bowl. What do you think? I need to trim the edges, but no bubbles, no nothing. That is the definite advantage with Craftor. So, that's pretty. Let's do the shell. Yes, my hands look like I'm a Smurf. I'm playing with blue dye, can you tell? Yeah, we go. Gothic green. No bubbles. No nothing. Just really pretty. Need to trim the edges down here, but what do you guys think? Let me know. Gothic green. There you go. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.